As the primary elections got underway this morning, it was still a bit quiet at Timoning Elementary School, where incumbent delegate Madeline Bordallo cast her vote. We caught up with some voters at different polling sites and asked them who they voted for. While some declined to comment, we also got some surprise answers.
What's your name?
Steve Conception.
Steve Conception. Could you tell us who you voted for today?
No, actually.
No. Okay. Well, can you at least tell us which party?
Democrat.
Democrat. And can you tell us why?
Well, there's a lot of incumbents that have been proven and some good-looking prospects as far as newcomers, so it's a good mix.
Are you confident with your choice that they will pull through?
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Could you give us your name?
Sherry-Mar Pascual.
Sherry-Mar Pascual. And who did you vote for today?
Republican.
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 Yes.
Okay, and why did you vote Republican?
Because I was born into a Republican family, pretty much.
This year's primary elections include a race for the Guam legislature, U.S. Congress, mayoral, and public auditor. More importantly, it's a party race. For the legislative race, 15 Democrats and 16 Republicans are hoping to advance. With 30 seats open for the general election, 15 from each party, the primaries will give candidates and the opposing parties a peek into the minds of voters. PNC caught up with more voters, and they seem to be voting for one purpose: the congressional race.
It's a Democrat.
So you're a Democrat?
Yes. Before, I just always voting it Bordallo because that's long time already. But I try to choose the young generation like that. So I vote Carlo Dizon.
I vote for the Democrat.
Democrat. Okay. And then for Congress, who did
For
you
Congress,
vote for?
Madeline, of course.
Madeline. Okay. Have you been a Madeline supporter?
Yes,
Okay.
always been.
Always been. And why is that?
Well, my mom believed in Carl. I mean, in the husband. And after he passed away, we just kept proceeding with Madeline.
Okay.
Ryan Quintanilla.
Ryan Quintanilla. And you are?
Nicole Pinaula.
Okay. And who did you vote for today?
Oh no, I can't tell you that.
Will you be, at least by party, are you able to tell us which party you voted for?
Democrat.
Democrat. So you are a Democrat?
Yes.
Okay, and why are you a Democrat?
I don't know. I guess it's just how I was raised. I was raised Democrat. I like Bordallo, and Carlo is all right too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can fully pull it in, but it's possible.
I'm a Democrat.
Democrat.
Yeah.
Okay. But as far as the congressional race,
Madeline Bordallo.
you voted for?
I chose Madeline Bordallo because she knows what she's doing and she's a beautiful person. Like, she's out there to help everyone.
And I voted for Dizon because Dizon is a very, very intelligent person. No one in this island, past and present, has the degree of this gentleman. He may be young, but I tell you one thing, I grew up in the mainland, and I was with the Jane Fonda movement in the 60s, and I watched the world change, and it was changed by a young generation.
Okay.
Yes, and it's time. The young generation nowadays that has to lead what's going on in any country. As the world changes, we need to change with it.
The Democrats have held the majority for the last 2 terms, but the island's future is at stake with significant issues such as the military buildup. And while we won't really know until the general election whether Republican or Democrat, voters will ultimately decide which leaders will represent us best. Janella Carrera, PNC News.